Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to mess around and just try and look at some different bits that people have asked about. Now, the main question I've been given is about how to find products to actually promote in the first place, because last week I just messed around a bit and chose a launch model. So this time I'm going to show you exactly what it is that we can do and go in and find different keywords, things like that, look at the different search volumes and see how we go from there. Okay, so without further ado, let's do this. Right, had a few gremlins to start with, but hopefully they won't carry on. So let me know if the audio goes or the video goes or anything like that, and I will be happy to sort it out.
Your line is now unmuted.
Okay, right then. Moving swiftly along. Let's do this, and you can see my screen. So that's all good. Okay, right then. Right, okay. So what we are going to do now is we are going to go and we are going to have a look at different subjects, different stuff, and then we're going to look at all the keywords, because some people are having problems thinking that maybe if something wasn't searched for properly, maybe there was no point carrying on with it, weren't too sure what to look for, weren't too sure what they were going to actually use as numbers in order to make it worth their while. Basically, I showed you last week that you can rank something in no time flat, so this week I'm going to show you how to pick that something. In my other screen I will just open up the actual course so that we know what we're working on. So let me just get that up, sign into that bad boy there. Excuse me, I've got tickly throat today. Sign in, and then we can go here, and I will just grab that up into the main screen. There we go. Right. Okay, now, right, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go through and we are going to use some of these other things that we've done. I'm going to just go through them in a bit more depth, because that seems to be what people are getting a little bit stuck on. And we're going to do the different keywords as well. Keywords we're going to focus on quite a lot, but we're also going to focus on actually finding a niche and using it in that way. So right, so let's use this here. Actually, I'm doing this on the fly as usual, so throw in your questions when you need to. But what we're going to do is we're going to actually use some of these places that I tell you about in the using other options. Right, this is OfferVault, ODigger, this sort of thing. So we're going to go in there and we're going to choose some of those bits first. So bear with me while I do that. We'll open up ODigger and just have a look at some of the different things that you can do in there to try and find your initial offers. Okay, but it's also we'll go a bit more in depth about finding our keywords as well. So that's ODigger. I will grab it onto the main screen in just a second, and let's go for OfferVault as well, because that's a good one. And I'll also fire up the keyword tool as well, so you can see what we need to do there. Sorry, my computer's been very slow today. So right, keyword planner. Grab these bits and pieces up. Don't want to get too much open just in case. But actually I'm going to close down ODigger. It's much the same as OfferVault anyway, and I'm going to grab the keyword planner. I've just got to log into that one though. So bear with me just a second.
Your line is now muted.
Okay, sign into that one. There we go. You'll see a nice big flashy sign across the top telling me that my account's been closed, but that's from doing affiliate stuff back in the day. Okay, that should all be loaded up. There we go. Right, what we're going to do then is we're actually going to go through, we're going to find a couple of different bits, and then I'm going to show you how to get competition, things like that. how we can go into a bit more depth basically and utilize the different things that we've got in the course here. So with this particular one, OfferVault, what we're going to do is we're going to go through, we're going to search for something half decent. We'll have a look around, see if we can find something. Let's go for the health niche. Let's see if we can do something like that, which means I'm jumping around a little bit today because I want to just try and do it on the fly, try and find something that we can all use. So if we go to Market Health, is another great affiliate platform that has all sorts of cool stuff for health, and if we're going for health, that's what we're going to go on. So here we go, there's that there. I'm going to have that open. This is actually an affiliate network, so it does offer things you can do, and you can pay for. So you get paid for when you sell stuff. Excuse my throat today. You get paid for stuff, but what I'll do as well is I'll show you how you can also find stuff, even better stuff, on OfferVault as well, which is all sorts of other stuff again. And then what we'll do is we'll actually go through the keyword side of things, okay? And then, because I think I just saw Rich pop on. Yeah, I just saw Rich pop on. We might go over some bits and pieces to do with what keywords are coming in, what stats you can use, things like that. If you're using your own landing pages, it's a bit difficult when it comes to YouTube. I might be able to sort of nip in and show you a couple of stats on a different account on YouTube. Maybe you can see some stats on there as well. You can see what you can look for. But I'm going to mix it up a bit. I'm going to do this quickly while I can, because this was a question I was asked. So let's do that first for the people that are possibly not on the call and all that sort of doodah that will watch it later. So, right, Market Health, here we go. With this here, what we're going to do is we're literally going to find a decent offer, then we're going to have a look in the keyword planner and see what stuff is there, just so you can see what sort of thing you're looking for, okay? And then we're going to look on the search results as well, so you can also see if it's worth going for, whether we think it's a decent thing to target when it comes to our videos, and when it comes to just websites in general, because people were asking how they can sort of use this to elaborate into other systems as well, because it all works, it all happens, it all helps with everything else. So let's have a look here. We got like a lot of these. The only problem with some of these is they can come across a bit scammy, because they got a bad name along the way. But what we can do here is we can just look down at these different bits here and just pick something. So we'll pick something that's got a half decent payout as well. We'll do something that's available in the US. All this means is the US. This is the payout that you get. Sometimes it's for a free trial, sometimes it's for a purchase, sometimes it's just for a sign up. It just depends. So let's go for something something quite brand namey. There you go, let's go for that one. That for Scollin Fuel. If I just copy that quick, and we'll just go to Google. Okay, alright, I've probably got too much open. Hang on. Let's get rid of Rank and Bank. Let's get rid of Google. Is that a bit better? Can you hear that a bit better now? Or my mic was playing up last week as well. I noticed on the when I did the replay, it was being a bit funny. Let's get rid of that. What? Nope, it's no better. Okay, hang on then. Okay, let's pop that in there. Can you hear me at all now, or still a bit? How is it now? Cool, hopefully that will stay there, because it's this is the only microphone I've got access to here, so hopefully it's not my microphone starting to play up, and I'll mess around with it after this one if it happens. Right, okay. Just keep I've got it open on the chat, so just if anyone has any problems, just let me know when it happens. Okay, right, okay, so right, what we're going to do, we've just grabbed that at random, and what we're going to do is look in here and see if it's worth us even looking into. Now, what I look for here is affiliate sites. Cool. what we're doing is we're looking for affiliate sites and videos on the first page for this keyword here at the moment, just to get a brief idea of what's what. We're also looking to see if there's any ads, because ads means that we've got commercial intent. People are paying to have their stuff there, so that's cool. Now looking down here, you will get used to what affiliate sites look like now, and also press releases. That's another good sign. So we got, right, just to go through this here, we've got Amazon, excuse me, to be expected. We've got this healthcaucus.org. Now that could, the fact that the title says read this before you buy it tells me that's probably an affiliate site. The fact that this is a review affiliate site, where to buy forscolinfuel.com, definitely an affiliate site. Got a YouTube there with a free trial thing there, so that's a good sign, because it's a 35-second video and it's at the front just there. So that's a good sign, so we could grab a video and pop it there and take over that. Supplement police, not too sure, that could actually be a proper site. Buy Forscolin Fuel is definitely an affiliate site. And then the press release is definitely something that is just telling you, this is telling you it's very easy to rank for, and you can see it's actually quite recent as well.
Your line is now muted. Your line is now unmuted.
Okay, right, so looking at that, I would say this is a good thing to go for so far as rankings are concerned. People are asking what to look for. We can go one step further and click on our SEO Quake just here, which is something I mentioned in the course again. Now what this does, flick that on and then we search again. And it'll give us a load of extra stuff when it starts working. Just try that again, see if I can refresh it. Oh, I've got lots of gremlins tonight, this is fun. Right, let's try disabling that again instead. Let's put the Moz bar, see if that does it instead. There we go, Moz bar's working. Now what this will do is show us a bunch of different stuff here.
Your line is now muted. Your line is now unmuted.
Don't panic that I keep on, yeah, tech gods are well in love with me tonight, believe me. I keep muting my microphone because I've got a bit of a cough, so I don't want to splutter down the mic at you. But yeah, okay, so now we can look on here, we can see what the crack is with this. Now, obviously, Amazon is huge, domain authority is big. But when we look down here, we can see that these, that's a tiny little site, that's nothing to worry about, Basically, the lower it is, the better it is. Yeah, the cough is definitely a user error. I use myself way too much. That's YouTube, so obviously that's going to have a good domain authority and stuff, but we know that we can rank YouTube videos because you've seen it happen live in front of you. That's a press release site, so again, you can utilize a press release site because we can put whatever we like on there. Yes, it is. Market Samurai is similar to a Market Samurai report purely because this is what Market Samurai does, it grabs all the stuff. Although I think Market Samurai started to use Yahoo instead of Google due to various API nonsense and not being able to get the correct info off of Google directly like it used to. So this is kind of, but it's definitely, this is just a bit more in depth because people were sort of getting stuck on this bit as well. And analysis paralysis, like not even bothering to go to the next step because they were worried they couldn't actually get it ranked in the first place rather than just giving it a go, which is what I always suggest. Right, so yeah, looking at this, there's nothing here that scares me because the things that have got high authority apart from Amazon, I can actually get something on as well myself. Alright, we know that in Market Health, we can get paid $55 per sale, I assume it is. Let's actually click on here and we can see what it is. It's a CPA paid offer, or you can get rev share. That just means that you get like if they buy more stuff, you get 50% rev share. But I always go for this CPA thing. Let's have a look, see what we're allowed to do. Should have done this first, really, to be honest. There you go, search engines, it's fine. So we're allowed to do the sort of thing we're doing. Not allowed to do incentivize. That just means you're not allowed to say, hey, click this and I'll give you some money, or click this and I'll do this special thing. You know, I'll do this extra thing for you. You can't basically get them to buy it or even click it by promising something else. Email marketing, you're not allowed. That's fair enough, so we wouldn't do that. And no trademark pay per click, so you wouldn't be allowed to advertise on their actual brand name, which is pretty standard. You can pay-per-click to your own affiliate site though, and co-registration. That's where you can sort of get them to sign up to then go onto another page, so you can sort of collect stuff. It's more complicated than I care to go into on here, but basically that tells you what's allowed, and then you've got a little preview of the page there if you wanted to. So it's just, that's good. So let's preview that. See what it is. So we've got one of these pretty standard stuff here. Tell us where to send the order. Let's see what it says it is. Let me know if it's getting choppy, because I've got quite a bit of stuff open at the moment. And what with the gremlins at their best. Okay, tells us all about it. That's all good. That's all good. Let's just click there, see what's what. Well, it's not actually telling me on this bit. It will, but they fill in this, and basically we would get paid our $55. There's no way it will cost that much to the people that are buying it, because that's the whole point. Is it doesn't cost that much, but you get paid that much because their lifetime customer is worth a lot more. Okay, so that looks like a pretty good one. It's a nice landing page. It's got all the various things of limited offers and all this sort of stuff. So that's all good. So as far as all that's concerned, it's even got like a little pop-up, so it captures them when they come out. So we know that it's good in that sense. We know that it's quite good as far as the ranking goes. We know we could probably get a video here if we wanted to. So let us have a quick look while we're here as well. So I'm just going to copy that keyword again. I'm going to pop it into here and see if there's any other offers anywhere else as well, because it doesn't have to be, and you may not even be a member of this Market Health. Let's have a look on Offer Vault, see what comes up there. Okay, it's got CPA Lead, which is a different network again. Sometimes it's worth doing this just to see if the payouts are different. It's $55 on the Market Health, it's $52 here, but sometimes you can find that it's the same landing page and everything, but sometimes you can find one network's paying out $100 for something, whereas another network's only paying out $20. It just depends on what deal they've been given. So it's well worth having a look on these sort of things. Let's just have a look for that as well, just in case there's more than that. Okay, here we go. You've got all sorts of different ones here. Excuse me. Now these are going to be different, slightly different to those ones, but you can see the leads on this sort of thing are like crazy big. So if we were to build like even a little mini site, we could probably target some of these different things, have our main focus on this for Scotland, but have all sorts of different it looks like they've got different weight loss programs, and maybe they've got some sort of exercise equipment, stuff like that. So you can see all this sort of stuff here. Peerfly is a good one. So that's only $1 more, but it's actually, if you're already on Peerfly, which is quite an easy one to get into, then that's worth doing that. And it's probably exactly the same. Oh no, it's slightly different. It's a belly buster thing, but it's worth going through. You can see there's a lot of potential with this particular thing. Just going back through, just answered your questions, Rich. What do I recommend? Samurai or manual Google approach? I'm a bit of a sucker for digging in like with the manual approach, so I quite like that. But obviously Market Samurai, if you've got it, it's worth using it. I quite like just having a quick look at the front page, and also when you're messing around like that, it saves having to run all the with Market Samurai. The only thing is you run it and it sort of takes a while, and then you've got all that other info, whereas this is kind of a quick and dirty, like, oh, shall I carry on into this? You can always do a Market Samurai a bit later. Any preferred networks? Just the ones that you can get into, really. The ones that are easy to get into, or fairly easy to get into, are Peerfly, Max Bounty, and CPA Lead. Market Health is pretty easy to get into as well, as long as you've got like most of them you need a site to show them, to show that you're not just someone who's trying to join everything. So as long as you've got something to show them, that's pretty good. And they are, I'd say, Peerfly is one of the better known ones, and Market Health is one of the better known ones for this sort of thing. Excuse me. Better returns for sectors. I'm not sure what you mean on that one. If you can elaborate on that. And while we're waiting on that, it's like if I go back in now, what I'm going to do is go into the keyword planner, and we're going to see if there's other stuff. Now that we know that potentially it's got good things, there's lots of offers. It looks like it's fairly easy to rank on the first page for this particular keyword. We're going to go into the keyword planner and see what the searches are actually like. So what we're going to do now, search for a new keyword and add group ideas, and then we're going to pop in that, and I'm also going to pop in just the name there. Okay, then we're going to take United States. I'm actually going to change that to just United States purely because that's where the offer was definitely. All languages, Google. Don't want negative keywords, we're fine for that. We also want, no, that's all good. Right, I'm going to put that we want to show adult ideas because sometimes health stuff, it gets confused and it thinks that it's adult when it isn't really, and it won't show us. So let's just click get ideas there. Going back to questions, which ones pays more? Healthcare is better than, right, okay, yeah, health and beauty always pays a lot. The huge ones are things like real estate and stuff like that. If you can find real estate offers, they pay ridiculous money because obviously selling a house is a biggie. Casino ones, gambling, stuff like that, yes, they are there. I mean, if we go here quick and you do, they are definitely there. It's just sometimes there's restrictions on where you can advertise them. Here goes bingo ones. See these, look, 250, 220. Casino 150. That one's actually £100 for that casino. If we do click on payout and then payout again to get it the other way up. There you go. Oh, we'd already seen it, and it was obviously already in that, it was already searched in that way. So so that's 250 there. You got let's see if they've got any real estate ones on here. All of these can lend themselves to video content. So yeah, it's not so much 150 for that one. Anything like, because all you're doing really is you're just doing a little review, usually of, go to our casino here, use a bit of stock footage from wherever you get it from. I get mine from Video Blocks. If you don't know what that is, I can show you that in a minute if you want, but get it from Video Blocks and do some stock footage and just have, like thinking about your mower one, it's basically a bit like that, but sort of saying, play our games, the adverts you see on telly and stuff, you're basically leading them towards your link. But you'd use keywords that you found within the Google keyword thingy. But the problem, like I say, that it's when it comes to expanding with stuff like casinos and adult stuff and things like that, you have to be, you have not as free reign as if it's just a normal thing, because some places have got restrictions. So that was real estate. I'm trying to think what other ones there are. You got the beauty offers and stuff like that. It's just video beauty. That's a sponsored thing, that's why that's come up there. That one not so much. Sometimes the Forex ones are pretty good, and the dating ones are pretty good as well. Forex, if you don't know what that is, it's just trading. There you go, that's 450. Have a look at one of these, just for the... What's that one got? That's got the UK, that's 375, that's slightly different again. If we were to go through to that one. Yeah, exactly, it's trading different. It's like buying one currency and selling it to another. There you go, that one there, they have to put a deposit and make a couple of trades. Yeah, not Forex as in Castlemaine Forex, sorry, Forex as in, as in trading. That one there, they need to have actually done some trading, but it's still, they are kisses, I don't care what you say. They have to do some actual trades. But there's things as well that you get stuff where it's just signing up again. It's putting deposits, things like that. The casinos tend to have deposit limits as well. They don't just give you that sort of $300 for getting someone to sign up. They have to deposit like $100. But it's never as much as you get paid. So that's through there. So I mean, there's a load. You can spend hours in there going through all those sort of things. There you go. You got pay per call as well. It's usually quite big. They usually give you quite a lot of. There you go. Look, got 250 there. 175 there for like accident injuries if they get. That's for a lead as well. You know, so they'll have some sort of qualification. There you go, 280 per lead. It'll have some sort of, it has to be so much length, you know, so much whatever. But usually it's literally a lead, someone that wants that sort of thing. So you could put up a video about PERS. That's why you see so many injury lawyer type videos and stuff like that there. Because if you get someone literally clicking through and phoning up the number that you will have a number here on the pay per call. If you get them phoning that number and it converts into what they need, then you end up getting this $280 just for that one bit. So all very cool, but I could be in there forever, so I'm going to come out of there and go back to what we were doing, right? So we've got this for Skolin, and we're going to have a look in here. We're going to have a look at the keyword ideas. Okay, and we can see that, yeah, I mean, it's searched 1,900 monthly searches on what we were seeing before. Let's see what the trend's like. It's actually going up as well, so obviously it's reasonably new in the sense that it started to happen middle of last year by the looks of it. Excuse me. Middle of last year, and it's it's getting more and more search wise. So that, I mean, the potential there is good. The fact it's got that high search, and we know that we're pretty likely to be able to rank for it. What else we got? Reviews is obviously a great keyword. Lower searches, but the fact that they're asking for reviews means they're pretty. It means that they're pretty open to actually purchasing or try and find out what it's like. And what's that you said, Rich? Check lowest long tail search terms to less Google traffic. Not 100% sure what you mean there. Do you mean less competition or? And then we've got all these different bits here. Where to buy it. I mean, that's a great keyword. Look, 880. If we put that into. And these are the sort of things I would go through, and if it's got commercial intent, stuff like that. Anything where to buy, review, where can I buy, best. What else we got? Don't really want what it's used for. Pure reviews. Best way to lose weight is way too general. Okay, Google won't have many pages for the lower search traffic, so better chance your page gets shown. Yeah, absolutely. If you're talking websites and stuff, then absolutely. Conversions are higher in the sense of if it says buy something or best or review of something or where can I buy it. Obviously, they've got it in their head that they're trying to search out whether it's for them or they're actually looking just for somewhere to buy it. Now, if you can get something, I mean, what's that? Which one was I going to go for? Let's do. See, that's a great one. It's got 590 searches, which it's not huge, but that's fine. Where can I buy it? Let's see what it's doing there. Okay, it's obviously more there, but it's coming back up again. Now, if we go back to Google, put where can I buy? There you go. I've got a video right there right away. That looks like a quite an official site just there. Got Walmart, not great. Amazon. Supplement scorecard, Chemist Warehouse. That looks fairly not like an affiliate site, but it looks like some kind of general site that's showing lots and lots and lots of different things. Vitamin Shoppy, Yoldy Worldy. That looks like a little bit of an affiliate type site. That's not great, if I'm honest. The fact it's got a video there is good because it means we can nick the video. The rest of it actually looks a little bit difficult. So let's try a different one. Let's try that one, where to buy. Oh, it's only got 70 searches actually. Let's not bother with that one. Oh, my mouse is playing up now as well. It's just one of those days, isn't it? Where to buy, where can I buy? That's going to be pretty much the same. That's only got 170. But let's do that as well. It's not the user this time. It's my little wheel in the middle of my mouse. Okay, if we look at this one, see this is better. You got Amazon there, to be expected. You've got a few ads, that's cool. But then you've got press release again. You've got that Diets USA, and it's an old post. You got that, and it's read this before you buy it again. You got a video there, easy to get rid of. IndieReview.net again, an affiliate site. Top health resource. So I mean that there. Okay, it's not got as many searches, but you know, as people looking, they already know what they want there. 170 is fine. I mean, especially if you're making a little site for this. If you're targeting that fuel one, the reviews one, the where to buy, which isn't great as far as ranking, but that's as far as the competition. Sorry, that's 3,000 searches already. Where to buy it, that's like nearly 4,000. Where to buy the fuel, so that's 4,000. Where can I buy it? So if all those added together, you're looking at 6,000. These are too general. That's a 210. That's quite good. If I come into here, the sites on this particular search ranking will throw that. My other thing wasn't working, so let's. Which one were we using? We were gonna see if Quake's actually working this time. No, I don't want to know. So let's try that one. There we go. That's not letting me down. Good old Moz. Right, now if we look at these ones. Again, YouTube, nothing. Now that's a great sign as well that they haven't even bothered to build any links back. They haven't even shared it or anything, this particular video here. That's low, that's low. They're in their 20s, so that's cool, that's all good. Nothing wrong with that. So that's low just there. I mean, let's look at the top three. What were the top three? Were they Amazon again? Yeah, so Amazon, obviously, you're going to have trouble with Amazon. This particular one here, that's nothing. Easily beat that. That's pretty low as well. That's okay, but it's pretty low. That's a press release site, so we can throw it on there as well, so it doesn't matter how good that is. Consumer health, that's pretty low as well. Domain authority is not bad on that. I know that might be a little bit of a problem. YouTube video is easy. That's simple. That one's a little bit, so that might be a little bit difficult. PageRank, not really important anymore at all. It hasn't been updated forever. So you don't really worry about it anymore. What you do now is you look at page authority and domain authority. That's what PA and DA is. Page authority is the actual page that's showing in the searches. So, you know, like a page on a site, and domain authority is the whole domain. So that's why when you look at something like the YouTube one, domain authority is 100, the highest it can possibly get, because YouTube is a huge authority. But the actual page authority, which is just this particular video, is actually only 1. It's got no links and no nothing. So it's literally non-existent. Doesn't care about it at all. So that's how that works. Why does Moz list them? What with the page and domain and that? Just because that's what you can tell how important a site is, how difficult it will be to beat, really, from our point of view. Moz has actually got less things on it than SEO Quake has, but SEO Quake isn't working for me at the moment. That'll tell you how many pages are indexed and stuff like this. This one does as well. I mean, this here, see this 13 links, 2 RDs, that's referring domains. So that's basically saying it's got 13 links coming to this particular page, but only from 2 different domains. All right, so there's 13 links, but let's say they're almost split in half. There's 7 on one and 6 on another. It's only got 2 domains linking to it. Whereas let's find a better example. See, these are all quite. The idea is to get more domains linking as opposed to more links, really, because if you've got 1,000 links all coming from one single domain linking at you, that's spammy as hell. So the idea is to get, like, this one's okay. I mean, it's got 17 referring domains, it's 116 links, so it's still quite a lot of links from each domain. But you know, it's probably better looking at the actual domains. If we look at like YouTube, you can see that it's got 5.5 million referring domains with what's that, 1,000 million. That's not billion, is it? A million is a billion. I don't know what that is. So, but you can see how it sort of breaks down. And yes, Moz is very much trusted as a resource for anything like this, for any sort of SEO type stuff. Excuse me. If I go to moz.com, 1,000 million is a billion, is it in US? Cool. It's not here though, is it? Right. Yeah. So that's Moz. You can see the different things that they do. You can see their page authority, domain authority at the top here is like 92 and 91. Yeah, thing is, US. I know there's a lot of US people that would be listening to this as well, but a US millionaire obviously to us is only like £600,000, so it doesn't really, it's it's not as big. Just saying, it's just a fact. It's just a fact. I'm not picking on anyone. Right. Okay. So yeah. So this is Moz. If you wanted to sort of check out what else they talk about, they do have quite a cool blog. Oh yeah, I'd love to be 600,000 there. That'd be nice. But if you go to Moz, they've got like top people within the industry talking about all sorts of things to do with like marketing and SEO and all that sort of stuff. So well worth checking out if you've got time or want to have a look what they're doing. Right. So in conclusion, I guess, because we're sort of just over halfway through actually. So we'll go on to some other stuff in a sec. But in conclusion, as far as finding things to search for, I've just shown you how you can go on and find all these different offers and then sort of go in and check, see whether things are going to be easy or difficult to rank for and what to look out for in those. And also how to find different keywords using the planner. Or you can use stuff like Market Samurai if you've got it, Longtail Pro, anything like that will show you the same sort of stuff. Obviously Google is the people that hold the keys to all this sort of stuff, so I like to use Google, even if it is probably a little underinflated or skewed slightly, to make it not as easy as it could be for us to find out what we should be targeting and things like that. But it also just gives you an idea as well. If I just go back to the top of here, I know I clicked straight away to this keyword ideas, so I could look at them individually. But if you go to the ad group ideas, which is meant for the paid ads, but it does give you an idea of what sort of thing people are searching around this sort of niche, around this area, around this offer. So you can see that there is obviously a huge part of the reviews because it's given it its own ad group. They're saying where to buy it a lot. So I mean, you can see like the average monthly searches here as well. So if I go into the review ad there, it'll actually put them all together for you. So you can see all of that includes reviews. So you can see there's lots and lots. Obviously, it goes down to pretty much non-existent searches. But you can see there's lots and lots of different reviews. That's a huge one there. Lots of different reviews and stuff like that. Same with the buy. So you can see there's a lot of potential. And don't worry about this competition thing either. If you're looking there, that's actually AdWords competition. It's got nothing to do with what we do because we're doing normal SEO, normal search engine stuff. So right. So that's kind of that thing, and I've shown you some of the more expensive offers as well, because obviously the effort you put in, if you can get paid $200 for it instead of like $10, then why wouldn't you? So let me close some of these up, and then we can do something else. Well, Rich, seeing as you're being the only vocal one on this is yours now. So you tell me what you want to do. We'll do that for the last. I know you'll get a bit fuzzy towards the end of this as well. I understand that. It's getting late. I'm tired today as well, if I'm honest. But we got another sort of 15-20 minutes. So what do you want to do? Do you want to like cover some analytics stuff, or do you want to go searching for some keywords like we've just done, but for something you're working on, or what? What do you want to do? It's your shout, my friend. Just taking a quick drink. Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's do something on the Amazon-y site we've been doing, because you got your video as well, haven't you? Pop your video URL in there as well for me, because we'll have a look at that at the same time. And what do you want to do? Do you want to try and find some more keywords, or have you done that bit enough now, or what is it you want to sort of go through? or fire up what we're on about for the other people that can't actually see the chat box because they're rewatching this. You don't. Well, I should say actually, you don't mind me sharing that, do you? Cool. So I could have cut it out later on the replay if you weren't. Okay, this is Moatopia. Oh, no, it's SEO Quake's decided to start working now. Just so you can see what SEO Quake does. There you go. It's the same sort of stuff, except you've got your page rank. That tells you how many pages are indexed on Google. This tells you like how many indexed on Bing, what rank it's got, the age, how many tweets it's had, how many +1s, things like that. And then it shows you how many links are coming back to it. Pretty sure that it's to do with, I'm pretty sure that's the page, or that must be the domain, that must be the page, something like that. But basically you can click on there and it'll show you like links that it's got. Oh, that's the links within the page, so that's the internal links, right? Okay, and then this one here is probably the external links. Yeah, it's telling you where it's going out to. Okay, that's what those two are doing. It's telling you what links you got on those pages. And then these ones here, if you click on info, stuff like that, it'll tell you all sorts of good stuff. Tell you what your density is, what it thinks it's about, things like that. This is like, that means title and description. That's your meta title, meta description. It tells you how often you say it, so therefore the density. So you know, it's just good stuff for finding out what it's all about. Got your 2-word phrases, 3-word phrases. Hopefully it doesn't go on much longer. 4-word phrases. There you go, and you can see what what you're saying a lot of, what you're saying too much of, etc., etc. And that is SEO Quake that decided it wanted to work on your site. So let's just switch that off, just so it doesn't use up all the resources. Yeah, it must like your site. That's what it is. Right, let's go to your YouTube video. Okay, we've got 24 views now. I'm assuming they're not all me and you, which is kind of cool. And we can see if you had a look to see if you're turning up for anything. Yeah, as far as searching. There you go, look, you're #1 for your first video, look, boom. Okay, it's a long tail type keyword, but so what? Other people are trying to get it as well, and you're above them, so that's all good. Let's just have a look, see whether your site's coming up anywhere for it. I think that deserves a virtual pat on the back, by the way. There you go, tap, tap, tap. There you go, Moatopia, you're in, you're like second page at the moment for that particular page. I mean, if we were to click on that, I think that's going to be your, excuse me. Yeah, that's going to be your page with all that on there. Get that nice big call to action buttons going on at the top here for people that like land on there and go, oh, I can't bother to read, I just want to find the cheapest. Have something nice and big up here, or even like straight away here and then start the text, just so you got something for them to click straight away. It's all good though. It's all looking really good though. Chuffed about the old first and second page, because that's what you got there. I mean, one of them's your video, one of them's your site, but basically you got first and second page there, so that's cool. I'm not sure what else it's known as. Would it be known as that? I'm not sure. Possibly. Most direct. Are we anywhere for this one? Sometimes the stats don't show everything, so no, I think we're pushing our luck with that one. Probably. Oh, there you go. Bottom of the second page. So again, potential. Excuse me. All good. All Oh, YouTube stats. Okay, cool. I shall grab that down there. There you go, cool. I'm looking. You're right for me to show that. I'm just checking. There's nothing on there that shows anything you shouldn't. No, it seems good. Pop that up there. There we go. And let's get rid of that. And that. There you go. So you got like comments. Is that you just saying that you shared it somewhere, or is that someone actually commenting? Because you've got the comments hidden, so I can't actually see them to tell. Okay, cool. Because you've got the comments hidden, you can't actually see them to share. Is that you sharing it, or I'm asking the same question for all of these so you can answer them more. Is that you sharing it? I assume that's you adding it to a playlist, or? And I know you're saying that the stats aren't great, but they're still stats. They're more views than people would get if they didn't have a video up there, and they are just potential views. And the fact is that you could, once you do this, you can smack out a load of these, and hopefully get click-throughs eventually to if you haven't yet, then you want to set up like a separate pretty link for just your YouTube, for just your videos, so that you can here we go, let's put that there. If you set up a separate pretty link for your YouTube video, then you can tell if people have actually got through to your site from there. I mean, Google Stats will kind of show you if YouTube's where they've come from sometimes, but it's always nice to just have your thing there so you can see it nice and quick. Yeah. I mean, it depends how deep down the rabbit hole you want to go with tracking and stuff. I think I've showed you before my one where I had literally sort of 4 or 5 tracking codes within the one page, just like the top, the picture, the under the video, the middle, the bottom, the big button at the bottom, just to see who was clicking what. And in that way you can develop your own, over time you can develop your own ideas and see what's actually being used. And then it's more you put the work in then, so you don't have to do the work later, because if not one person is clicking on the big picture at the top of your review pages, then you just don't bother spending the time making those big buttons anymore, because no one's clicking them anyway. So it's for that sort of thing. And likewise, if someone's clicking the big red button all the time and missing the big green button, then you just change everything to big red buttons. It's all about having these stats so you can actually use them. So right, we got looking at this, I mean, it's a YouTube search. You got unknown direct. That could be from your site if they found your site first. I guess external websites, again, that could be the same sort of thing. And then other, who knows? Good old Google. Oh, okay, right, audio's choppy. Let me shut some things down. Let me shut down them now that we've looked at them anyway. Just refresh that. Does that come back? I think my mic might be in need of a service. It's a blue snowball. It's usually really good, but it's playing up a little bit. Like I say, I put the playback up for the last webinar, and it was a bit meh, going in and out a little bit. Could also be because I'm recording the screen at the same time, I guess. Right. Okay. So yeah. So that's that. Trying to think what else we can with your actual video. I think yes. Let's have a look at the. If I open up your video again. Right, and then we grab that. That's probably me just making those couple of views there, so sorry about that. That's probably skewed your stats slightly. The fact you got comments disabled, maybe enable them just so that people can put what they want if they want to put it, and you can answer and get a dialogue going if they do happen to ask things. You can also, you've got the info up there, haven't you? So yeah, you put one of the cards up there and said to check it out. You can also put annotations inside the video as well to your own site, because you've got one. And what we're going to do, I'm actually going to go and open up the keyword tool again. Excuse me. Bear with me while that loads up. What in my view on the power of non-personal approach to the personal put your face on their approach, which converts better? Depends on what you're doing. I think with something like this, Well, no, actually, that's a lie. I think getting yourself on camera is always going to convert better because people get to see your face and see you're a person and know you're not just as much as they got their place. They know you're not just a piece of software putting out videos. But at the same time, there are times when like you say, like Moa's personal approach might be a struggle, but even so, just someone on screen saying exactly what you were saying with the pictures going on in the background is still more personable. Then it doesn't mean you have to get to know them. It doesn't mean they have to go, oh wow, that's a guy who knows his mowers. It's just the actual face. People react to it. Just the fact that there's a person saying it, it can be, it can just get their attention better. But at the same time, like you say, with something like mowers, it's unless you want to become a name and a household, something like if you were like Alan Titchmarsh and you're sat there doing your gardening thing, then obviously him on screen is going to be a lot better than him voicing over something with a bunch of flowers and pictures like that. Of course it's going to, but he's also quite well known. So unless you want to become well known in it, then it's kind of, if you want to make that extra effort, then yes, I do believe it will make you more personable, and people will still trust you more, even if you're in a million different niches, a million different things. Right, search for new ad groups. Let's put that in there and see what it comes up with. Okay, get ideas. Go for keyword ideas and we'll just see what's what. Okay, so there's no one actually. Well, it says there's no one searching it, but we know that people have watched it, so yeah. The trend's definitely going up again because it's coming summer, isn't it? So people are going, oh, I've got to cut that lawn. So it's like oh, winter, I'm not bothering. Right. See, zero turn turn mowers is searched a lot. That keyword there, that's a good one. What else we've got? That's a little bit too general. Ride-on mowers for sale, that's a good one as well. That's got commercial intent. Maybe try doing a video for that same thing. Yeah, zero turn mowers it could be anything. That one there is good because it's got the brand name in it. Ride-on mowers for sale is good because it's got the commercial intent. Lawn mowers for sale is good and it's high, but it's not for this because it's it's got nothing to do with what we're doing. We need something to do with ride-on mowers and zero turn and all that sort of thing. It looks like they do chainsaws as well, so we definitely don't want to just have that brand name because that could get confusing. Cutting deck for a ride-on mower, it's only 70, but you could do that as like a little extra, for oh, is it too small? Is it? Okay, no problem. Like text-wise, yeah, cutting deck for ride-on mower it's only got 70 searches, but it'd be a good little add-on, for a tiny little article maybe, or even a quick video just as an extra. You've got the brand name there, ride-on mower, gets 1,000 searches a month. That's pretty good. Best ride-on mower is fairly general. Let's have a quick look. Let's get the average monthly searches going that way up. How are we looking for time? Right, we're blimey, look at that. The brand name there, 301,000. That's just a brand name though, like I said, so it's not great. Riding lawn mowers has got huge searches. See, that's quite yeah, no, that's too general. That's the brand name and then parts if you can't read that. Yeah, that's just a brand name. Like I said before, the brand name has got 301,000 searches, but they do all sorts of stuff by the looks of it. They do chainsaws and everything, and yes, it'd be lovely to be showing up for the brand name, but we want to be much more niche down than that because we just don't know what they're searching for on that. So it's kind of pointless. Yes, you might get a lot of searches, but they might all be looking for chainsaws for all you know. Riding mower, Ferris mowers. Okay, these are all different brand names, so they're worth like noting down. You've got Snapper mowers there. I don't know if that's a type or a brand name. I mean, if you found that chainsaws is searched an awful lot, I mean, there's an idea for another for something else if they're, you know, decent enough costs. I'm trying to find riding lawnmowers for sale. That's not bad. I mean, it's not this brand name, but that's a good thing. I guess 5,500 searches. That's a good one because it's got the for sale bit in it. Best zero turn mower is good again because that means people know they want a zero turn mower. They're just looking for the best one. 4,400. And it's all, I mean, it's we could carry on, but it's, you know, there's really good searches there, and it's on different aspects of it, which means you can also lend it to like a page with a few different mowers on it. Even though we came here looking for that particular brand name, it's good that we can actually go away and use it to have found lots of other stuff as well. So, right, let's do one more little search and then we'll call it a night, I think, because it's getting there. I was just going to do the brand number, like the serial number, if you like. See what that came out with. Get ideas. Nothing at the moment by the looks of it. Right, let's modify the search instead, see if it does it that way. There we go. Right, so that's not searched on that particular one. What we can do here as well, if you're ever doing something like this and you really are just looking for something to do with this particular mower or whatever, then we can take the serial number. Okay, so we've got the MZ61 mower for anyone that can't see that. It's coming up with all sorts of stuff like mowers again. What we can do is come to keyword filters. Oh no, wrong one, sorry. Here you go, keywords to include, and you can only include keywords containing the following terms, and we just put the serial number in there. Okay, and then we get go of that. Wait for it to refresh. Sorry, model number, yeah, not serial number. But that will just show us that there, so we can see that, like, okay, it's not a huge search, but they know what they want. That one there is only 110, but it's the actual manufacturer, the model number, and then reviews, so that's good. MZ61 review is also searched, but all of these we could actually probably get with just the one video. Excuse me. Because you've got the brand name, you've got the model number, and then you've got reviews as well, so you can get the potential is like 3, 4, 5, 6, it's like 6.5, like 650 searches, something like that, which is fine. That's absolutely fine because you're throwing out, it's just one page, one video in your whole thing. So, you know, the fact that you've got a 650 searches, potential page, video, whatever it is, and it's just one thing on your Mowatopia, and then you got these here as well. So let's say that's quite a low. So you think of that as quite a low search volume, right? So let's round it down and say it's 500 searches in total per month. But the thing is, you potentially here straight away you've got like that's 1,500, so that's 3,000. So that's 4,000. So that, you know, you're looking at sort of 5, 6, 7,000 searches a month potential on that site, which is more than enough for something like that. I mean, what is that? I mean, 3,000 searches would be 100 a day, wouldn't it? So you're looking at about 200 odd searches. You know, 200 odd, 250 searches a day. So you know, as long as you get fairly up there and like throw out a few more videos, things like that. Job done. And like I say, as you've seen, even your one here, okay, we know it's not searched much now, but the fact that you can pop that into Google, search for it, and you're up top there. You know, you've got Amazon beating, you've got Amazon and the actual manufacturer's website just there. That's the only two that are beating you. So it's not bad going, mate, not bad going at all. And then you got eBay below you, Mowers Direct below you. That looks like that's probably some sort of affiliate site as well. Yeah, there you go. That's very much an affiliate site, and that's below you as well. So, you know, okay, that's their site, and they're slightly above you as far as the site goes, but your video's well above them. So, and you're only just here. So with a little push, couple of links, and all that sort of doodah. See what that other one's doing on the first page. Basically, go to this one, look at this one. This is the last bit now because I know we're all flagging. But if I enable that and refresh that and see if it'll actually, yeah, there you go. Right, so we can look here, we can look on here, we can see what they've got indexed and stuff. And we can see what links they've got, things like that. They've tweeted it 3 times. You can like click on that, you can find the tweets. Oh, they've not actually got that in there. They've obviously taken them down or something. But you get the idea. You can actually take a look at this and you see what they've actually done. So yeah, got all sorts of stuff going on. So yeah, that's something for another day, because this is the end of this bit. We are at the end of what we're doing. But yeah, cool. Glad you could get the video out there following the course, because obviously it's out there to try and make sure that it works. So hopefully that helps. It was a bit all over the place today, which is good. I like that. We've got one more of these next week, which hopefully a bunch of you can get to again, and get a few more questions in. It's either that I've done such a good job no one's got any questions anymore, or it's just that people aren't throwing their questions in. So please do so. You've got the last hour with me next week, so use it for whatever it is, or we come up with something and we will sort you out on that hour. So I'm going to say ta-da now. I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm going to stop my recording right now, and I will speak to you real soon.